Welcome to Dragon and Honey. Today we're putting in a new queen. Well, here she is. Here's our queen. Can you see her there? See if I can get a zoom on her. Green Italian Ligustica queen. Yeah, who knows? Maybe she'll be the saviour of our season and give us gats full of brood. Just give us loads and loads and loads of brood. That's what I bought it for. Sheets and sheets of eggs. That's what you were for, my G. The bees are all doing orientation flights at the minute. Here they are going out to the two main hives, which is what we would expect. But here we go. Going in and out of the little nuke. Happy days. They're the ones that's going to be having a nice new queen today. Let's hope they like her. We're suited up. Smoker's lit. Let's get into it. So we're going to get into the little nuke box today. Put the nice new Italian queen in there. So I got some feed for them because I've been advised that the queens are accepted better when there's feed going on. We're going to try and provide the best conditions as we can. Now I've put two queens in to hives before. One was with all nice little new nurse bees last autumn in September, and that got accepted straight away, no problem. The second one then I put into what I think to be a swarm, and I obviously hadn't killed the queen and they killed it. So I'm 1 for 1 at the minute. Well, 1 out of 2 at the minute. Let's try and make it 2 out of 3 this time. Next we're just gonna take the lid off, smoke them down a bit, fill up the feeder, whack the queen in. Let's go. Well, here they are. It's not loads of bees, but I think a lot of them are out flying. Well, I need to get a sheet of foundation for that. We'll go get that first. The reason why we're doing it in the nuke and not in the big box is because they didn't make any queen cells last time. Logic would suggest that if there was a queen, it's in that box. And there's not in the nuke. It's just a guess. It's a calculated risk. Another one. I'm going to go through the frames first just to make sure. Have a quick look, see if I can see a queen in there or not. Just as a precaution. And then we'll get a new one in if there isn't. I think on the first sheet, obviously. This was the frame I forgot to put foundation in last year. No, I'm going to change this as well. This is going to be mostly drone comb. I'm going to change this one as well for a foundation. There's some pollen in there. Some honey capped. Pollen and honey capped there. Now they're not bitey at all, these ones at the minute. Famous last words there. Honey there, pollen. Nice ring of pollen actually. Right, let me have a look through this frame. So there we have our little nuke box set up. Got a foundation, comb with stores, and a cleaned out like laying ring. Combs with stores, foundation. So now what you traditionally do is you make sure the colony's utterly queenless. You break down any queen cells that they might have made. Then you'd add your queen with the little tab closed. Come back in a couple of days if she's alive. Open the tab and leave it for, at least a week after you open the tab. But what I'm going to do, because I'm convinced that these are utterly queenless, I'm going to open the tab straight away. Like I said before, it'll either be a £50 lesson or we'll have a bad boy Italian queen laying up slabs of brood. Hopefully before these bees die. So here's the queen one more time. She's in there. I'll put the queen on top. Watch how the bees react for a second. To see if they're gonna... Just to see if they act aggressively towards her, or if they're like, yeah boy, it's a queen there. Come on, moving over to her. Now, I'm no expert, but they look to be pretty keen on it. They're all fanning. Some of them have got their nice enough glands up in the air, or some kind of glands. They're all, quite a lot of them are fanning. They're fanning on the queen. So I'm going to open up the tab, stick it in. They've covered her completely, they won't let go. Don't look like they're trying to kill her. Doesn't look like aggression to me. I'm going to crack this tab open and hopefully give these guys just what they've been waiting for. So there it is. I cracked open the tab with the biggest amount of sugar. I'm going to put a stick through the top loop and put them in. Just going to take the queen, put it in this little gap. Stick the cage in there. The stick's there just to stop it falling through if it moves. Now the queen is in there. There she is. The sugar tab is open. You put the lid on, get the feed on. Come back in a week. And hopefully Dick Turbine, there's going to be a nice queen in there. In the sad event that they do kill this queen, I will be a bit gutted, I'm not going to lie. If they do kill her, then the nuke is getting chucked out in front of these two other hives, and it's what it is. They'll find a new home. Well, they won't. But, you know, I'm confident in this one there. I'm confident that that's going to be... They didn't look like they was going to boost that queen in. It's hardly any bees. They're going to be itching for it. Now, there might not be enough bees in there to keep that queen going, in which case I might have to do something about it with the other hive, you know, swap their places. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably swap their places if they accept the queen and rob a load of bees from there. We're back. It's been 9 days since we put the queen into this little nuke. Let's see if they've accepted her. There's bees flying in and out. We'll give it a little smoke, see how they're doing. I'm not expecting it to be hundreds of bees near when we open it up. Let's see if they got a queen line round in here. If this is how they're looking, I'm thinking this looks promising. There's a lot of the bees in there. They're sticking to the frame, whereas before they was all balled up on the top, if you remember. Right, let's take the cage out and have a look. Oh, our cage is stuck in there tight. There's no queen in the cage. So the queen is out. There she is. Can you see her? There she is running around there, green queen. Yeah boy, they're taking the queen. I can see her in there and I'll get a frame out just to check she's laying. There's an handful of bees. So we will do something to try and get these a few more bees. Oh, I'm chuffed about that. Happy days. Good, good, good. Nice Italian queen there laying. Well, we'll see if she's laying. Let's get her out and have a look. There she is. There's the new queen. Green Ligustica queen. Nice. The quick fire way of getting a queen in. I was pretty certain that they were desperately, hopelessly queenless. Look at her, lovely queen. Nice and fat. They've been feeding her. Let's quickly check for eggs and get her back in. Now there was eggs in there. So she's laying. It's only a tiny bit. Some of the cells got 2 eggs in one cell. So she's desperate to lay in a bigger area. She's just looking for something to do. But there we are, happy days. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Nice one.